Heavenly Father, we praise and glorify your name. We thank you for all the blessings you have showered upon us, most especially for this recognition to be awarded to the USTP Career Center and Industry Relations Office as one of the model career centers in the country. Bless the people behind the foundation and success of this endeavor. May you continue to enlighten all the stakeholders as we move forward to grow more effectively in the service of supporting every trailblazer in realizing their career goals. This we ask in your most holy name. Amen.
I found my fortress in you, and my soul is anchored with you. My resting place is in your name, forever safe.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon for the recognition ceremony of the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines as a USAID Stride Model Career Center. I am Jacob Taginod, Institutionalization Specialist at the Stride program. Today, we will celebrate with the leaders and movers behind USTP and its Career Center as we formally recognize their inclusion in a very select group of USAID Stride's Model Career Centers, which, for the past few years, have been blazing the trail in boosting the Filipino workforce through expanded career development and industry engagement programs and services. Before we continue, we would like to acknowledge the following officials of both USTP and STRIDE. Dr. Ambrosio Cultura II, President of USTP System, Attorney Janelle Albina, Chancellor of USTP Cagayan de Oro Campus, Dr. Maria Elena Paulma, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Attorney Erwin Bucio, Officer in charge of the Office of the Vice President for Administration, Dr. Ruvel Quasito, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Cagayan de Oro Campus; Dr. Maria Angeles Hinosolango, Officer in Charge of the Office of Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Cagayan de Oro Campus; Sir Clint Django Pacana, Officer in Charge of the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Claveria Campus; Dr. Oliva Canencia, Vice Chancellor for Research and Innovation, Cagayan de Oro Campus; Engineer Alex Maurial, Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Cagayan de Oro Campus; Ma'am Lerafe de la Rama, Director of the USTP Career Center; and Dr. Richard Abendan, Chief of Party of the Stride Program. To welcome us to today's event, may I call on Dr. Ruvel Quasito, Vice Chancellor for Academics of the USTP Cagayan de Oro Campus, for his opening message.
Good afternoon. Our generous dignitaries of the USEID Stride, distinguished officials of the USTP system, good day. At the outset, USTP has always been driven by its vision to be a nationally recognized science and technology university, providing the vital link between the academe and the industry. As such, we are mandated to be more relevant to the trends of time across the academics and the industrial demands. Through the outcomes-based education, USTP endeavors to foster a higher level of quality education inherent of a SOC Level 4 higher education institution in the Philippines. We are expectant that we do not only uphold our academic standards, but also forward to greater appreciation of our stakeholders relative to the quality of our graduates. We need to see to it that the program educational objectives after 3 years from graduation, our graduates would be able to land the right job in the industry. Hence, the Career Center and Industry Relations is more passionate on this regard. Today, the university is reaping what the Career Center and Industry Relations has been sowing. To that regard, help me welcome the rest of us in witnessing this momentous event. God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor Quasito. With the aim of realizing career goals, the USTP Career Center serves as the central hub for students to develop their skills and exploring a gamut of career opportunities that match their interests, skills, values, and personality that has made a purposeful contribution to the global industry. Since its founding just a few years ago, the center now serves as a model for others in helping ensuring student success in their respective professional careers after graduation. Further, USTP has been a very willing big brother to other universities throughout the country who also seek to establish their own career centers and help improve the career prospects of their own students. This recognition of USTP as part of a small group of model career centers will hopefully empower each career center to unlock more possibilities for its students and further reach their goals with more confidence. To tell us more about some of the milestones and impact of the Career Center in the recent years, let us all watch this short video clip. Thank you very much. As a quick trivia, the program Career Skills or Career Skill Talks lets the counselors talk with its students to improve on their career skills as the industries will be relying on these qualities during this time of the pandemic. This is something that Dr. Farouk Day of Johns Hopkins University, one of Stride's partners in supporting the Career Center initiative, has shared during one of our virtual activities with him last year, and since has been implemented by the USTP Career Center. At this point, we would like to express our gratitude to the members of the USTP Career Center, led by Ms. Larafe de la Rama, for their unwavering efforts in providing quality career services and effective strategies to really realize your students' career goals. Moving on with our program, the Stride program has been eagerly supporting a good number of career centers in the Philippines, one of which is USTP, which was part of the pioneer batch of trainees back in 2014. To give us his thoughts on this long-standing collaboration, I would like to call on Dr. Richard Abendan, Chief of Party of the Stride program, to deliver his message. Take it away, sir.
I think I saw the slideshow a while ago, 2014, right? So that's more than 6 years ago. USTP started this journey with Stride, the first batch of our career center development program in the Philippines. Actually, Stride was just a year old then. I was actually just almost less than a year into my job with Stride. And we started this partnership as 2014, but we ultimately launched the career center in 2016. You saw the picture there. It was one of the first five universities under our Career Center Development Program. There was a picture there of a tour to the United States. So I think Lara was there to go to Florida State University to hang out with Dr. Jeff Garris and our US-based consultants. And through the years, it's been a long journey because it takes a while to put up a new center in a university. In 2020, I have the statistics here about 77 industry partners engaged by USTP, with about 9,200 students served. That's quite an accomplishment, really, throughout these years. I really like that the name of the Career Center officially is the Career Center and Industry Relations Office because it's really about industry engagement for the Stride program. We feel Career Centers is the best mechanism really to engage industry, where they look at your students for human resource needs. At the same time, you can look to industry to look at relevant industry curriculum and really create the competencies that we need, that the industries need to become more innovative. So I think what we have achieved here with USTP is something that has grown. We have grown the engagement to now looking at technology transfer training with USTP, and now we have the CDO Bites, the curriculum development with industry engagement for professional science master's program with power systems and construction management. To ultimately now leading to the USTP central role in the Regional Inclusive Innovation Center program of the government. So I think you can see now this growth from just industry engagement mechanisms from career centers all the way to really being a driver for innovation in the region. So I really want to also recognize the dedication of the career center. And that's its staff, because really you faced many challenges along the way. I saw the picture there about that flood. I still remember that night when Lara was texting me that they were stranded in the university because the flood waters were coming in, and ultimately you had to move your newly renovated office then. So I know it was really heartbreaking, but I really admire dedication to pick yourselves up, and now here you are, Model Career Center still. Since the pandemic started, I know the Career Center has shifted their activities to looking at more of the virtual services. You now have the tagline of remotely realizing career goals. I recognize that also during one of your events. So really, I know you're pivoting well towards this pandemic, and it's really important to really provide relevant student career services in this time of the pandemic, where our students and graduates are facing a very difficult career environment. But going back to what we're celebrating here today, is we're recognizing the USTP Career Center Industry Relations Office as a model career center. This has been a long time coming already, based in saying that you have been a model for the longest time. This recognition is just done today, but I think you've been a model throughout these years. And really being a model is really about being of service. And To really highlight service, I like to also recognize Lara Faye and her USTP Career Center team that have contributed to the establishment of 23 career centers in the Philippines through this being a model career center. Lara Faye has served as a local mentor, training new career centers in 2019, even in 2020. She has visited several universities to provide mentorship before and after the pandemic started. I always try to stop her, when she was very pregnant. Maybe you shouldn't be traveling, but she really wanted to uh, train and visit more universities. She's also been part of the recently concluded Career Center development with PUP, where she was a lead mentor, and that will add 60,000 students now reached by career centers throughout the Philippines. So now you can look back and say that actually the USTP Career Center has helped make an impact to around 140,000 Filipino graduate students through all the career centers that you have mentored as being a model career center. So also understand you're being a benchmark now are used for other HEIs in Visayas and Mindanao as they evaluate their own career-related services. I know also expanding your career centers to your other campuses in USTP. I just want to reiterate that we're here to support you in any way we can. We really are. We really want to make sure this succeeds throughout all your campuses. I wish to end by expressing my sincere appreciation to USTP for partnering with Stride and taking to greater heights our joint projects on career centers. You have demonstrated how very far an SUC can go with the little technical assistance that we have provided. We wouldn't be at this stage without the support of the university leadership from Dr. Rotoras, Dr. Carino, and now Dr. Butch, and its administrators, faculty, and alumni to lead the implementation of the career centers and its programs along the way. At USAID, there is a principle that they were striving for, which is where HEIs are leading the achievement of development goals in their communities. Thank you to USTP for not just being a model career center, but by being a model of how an HEI, through its innovative charter and people, can actively deploy its talent and resources to realize innovation led growth in Northern Mindanao. Good afternoon and congratulations again.
Thank you for your wonderful message, Doc Richard. Before we proceed to the awarding proper, we would also like to hear from Dr. Jeff Garris of the Florida State University, who has been working with Stride and USTP since the start of this initiative and has been very passionate in helping grow the Career Center network in the Philippines. So let us hear from Dr. Jeff Garris through this recorded message.
Greetings. I'm Jeff Garris with the Florida State University, and I'm pleased to join the University of Science and Technology of the Southern Philippines, as you know it, USTP. I'm happy to join you for today's ceremony. I want to congratulate USTP in having a career center that has been recognized through the STRIDE project as a model career center. This is really important in the Philippines as the STRIDE project has been supporting the development of very sophisticated university career centers in the Philippines. USTP's recognition as a model career center, frankly, has been made possible through the leadership of your career center director, Lara Faye de la Rama. Lara Faye really is one of the original pioneers of the STRIDE project in developing career centers in the Philippines. Again, I've used this term a great deal, but Lara Faye really is a true pioneer. She was among the first career center directors to visit the United States through the STRIDE project, visited two of the leading university career centers in the U.S. At Florida State University and the Pennsylvania State University. Both these universities are recognized as among the top 20 career centers in the U.S. Through that visit, Lara Faye returned to USTP and really created a very comprehensive career center. And in being comprehensive, your career center is also very balanced. In balance, I mean creating evenly distributed services, reflecting career guidance, career counseling, supporting students' career development. And on the other side of that balance, in having very sophisticated employer relations programs. So your Career Center is comprehensive and balanced. Additionally, Larife has really pushed the envelope in program innovation, in creating programs that are integrating career-related skills into your curriculum. This is truly innovative at the international level, including the U.S. So again, USTP needs to be recognized for not only its comprehensive nature and its balance, but its innovation in cutting-edge new career programs. So I would like to end where I started and congratulate USTP, your Career Center, and Larife in being recognized as a STRIDE model career center. Once again, congratulations, my very best, and good day. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, Dr. Jeff. We will now proceed to the highlight of this event. At this point, I would like to call on again Dr. Richard Abendan to lead the awarding of the Model Career Center recognition and read the citation on the certificate.
I'll be happy to do this. So, from the United States Agency for International Development, Science, Technology, Research, and Innovation for Development, or the STRIDE program, it recognizes the University of Science Technology of the Southern Philippines as a model career center that exemplifies best practices in engaging industry in career development and championing student services, as promoted by the STRIDE Career Center Development Program. Awarded this 26th day of January 2021 at the University of Science Technology of Southern Philippines. Signed, Jeff Garris, of the senior STRIDE consultant from Florida State University, and by myself. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Richard, and congratulations to the whole USTP system for the well-deserved acknowledgement. To continue with our program, I would like to call on Dr. Ambrosio Cultura II, President of the USTP system, for his message. Take it away, sir.
Thank you, Jacob. To our esteemed guests and officials, Dr. Richard S. Abindan, Chief Party of USAID STRIDE, Dr. Jeffrey Gares, former Director, FSU Career Center, Mr. Dominic Bernaccia, Institutional Manager, Jacob B. Guinod, Institutional Specialist, members of the USTP Management Committee, admin council members, Career Center team led by Director Lerafe de la Rama. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The Career Center started with a purpose to extend service to our students that would provide guidance as they draft their career paths as graduates of these institutions. Over the years, we have embodied this purpose and created many opportunities for our dear students and even for our growing industry partners. Indeed, the momentum of success of this Career Center and government industry community relations is a testament of what we have achieved by working together. We, therefore, very much grateful to USAID STRIDE, led by Dr. Richard Abindan, for always being our strong support to continue to fulfill this purpose for our stakeholders, not just the Career Center, but other programs, as mentioned by Dr. Richard Abindan. For the USTP, this award presented to the Career Center and GIC relations is more than just a recognition of what we have accomplished, but more of an affirmation that we are gearing towards the right direction. Over the years, the Career Center met several challenges in the delivery of its services and functions. Despite this, we have remained committed to our purpose, and we have also continued to receive support from our partners, especially from the USAID STRIDE. This strong sense of working together for a shared aspiration is what fuels the university and the Career Center to continue to improve and expand its services. This administration firmly believes on the potential of the Career Center and the many opportunities that it can further create for the university and its students, the industry, the government, and the community, upholding the quadruple helix model of collaboration. The quadruple helix of collaboration among the academe, the industry, the government, and the community, as embodied in the direction that we have course for the university, including the Career Center and the GIC relations, is the vehicle that the administration will utilize to bring us closer to our vision for the university, to be a nationally recognized S&T university, providing the vital link between education and the economy. The Career Center and GIC relations plays an important role in this endeavor, as it ensures that our graduates lead towards the career path that would directly benefit the industry, the government, and the communities we serve, thereby contributing to the development of the region and the country in general. This is very much possible if we continue to work together for this common goal. The USTP system, therefore, reaffirms its commitment for the realization of its vision and to the various undertakings with USAID Stride, especially for the Career Center program. Supportive to this commitment, this administration has pursued expansion of the Career Center from USTP CDO to its other campuses in the university system. We are pleased to inform that we have already initiated the necessary trainings in the preparation for the full operationalization of the university's system-wide career centers. On that note, allow me to congratulate the Career Center and the JIC Relations Office headed by its director, Ms. Lerapi de la Rama, for the unwavering commitment and support to these initiatives. And of course, for the many accomplishments of this office that lead to the awarding of this recognition. As I accept this award on behalf of the USTP system, allow me also to extend my gratitude to the USAID Stride for your support and confidence to the university's Career Center. May this award also inspire more success among career centers in the country that would provide better services to the students, the industry, the community, and the government. Thank you once again, and good morning. Good afternoon.
Thank you, President Cultura. At this point, we would like to hold a quick virtual photo opportunity to commemorate this event. I would like to invite everyone to turn on their cameras and give us your best smile. So we will do it 3 times. So, 3, 2, 1. So another one. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thank you.
So
Thank
last
you.
but certainly not the least, may we call on Ma'am Lerafe de la Rama, Director of the USTP Career Center, to give her closing remarks. Go ahead, ma'am.
Dr. Richard Abendan, Chief of Party, USAID Stride Program. Mr. Dominic Barnachea, Institutionalization Manager, USAID Stride Program. Mr. Jacob Taginod, Institutionalization Specialist, USAID Stride Program. Dr. Ambrosio Cultura II, our USTP System President. Attorney Janelle Albina, USTP CDO Chancellor. Dr. Rovel Quasito, our Vice Chancellor for Academics. And the USTP key officials, members of the Administrative Council, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Before we close this recognition ceremony, I would like to take this opportunity to say congratulations to the USTP Career Center, most especially to the hardworking personnel who are passionate in delivering the programs and services of CCIR. and I would like to specifically name them: Miss April Rosales, Miss Angeli Betty, and Miss Syra Banuag. Thank you very much. You are all part of this achievement. Looking back, the Career Center and Industry Relations Office is almost 6 years in service to our students in providing career opportunities, leading to meaningful and purposeful contributions to the global industry. We created programs that provide professional experiences for our graduates to become career success ready, either in employment or in becoming an entrepreneur. I must say, in this journey, there were bittersweet memories. We were challenged to innovate our programs, and we become proactive in accepting feedbacks from our students, faculty, industry partners, alumni, and the community. Perhaps the secret to the success of the establishment of this center, aside of course, foremost, the guidance of our Almighty, is never to lose focus on the goal in addressing jobs mismatch. With that, we would like to thank the administration of USTP for always supporting our programs. Our former bosses, Dr. Ninita Palmes, Dr. Ruth Cabahog, and Dr. Ambrosio Cultura, now the system president, and my current vice chancellor, Dr. Oliva Canencia. Thank you for all your advices. To USAID Stride, Dr. Richard, and Sir Dom, thank you for this opportunity that USTP is one of the universities in the country to partner with you in this Career Center program. To Dr. Jeff Garris from Florida State University, our mentor, thank you for sharing your expertise with us. It is your kind words of encouragement, Dr. Jeff, that made us become creative in our programs and not to waver despite the challenges. Lastly, I would like to dedicate this recognition to the late President, Dr. Ricardo E. Rotoras. Career Center was always and had been his baby project. He really wanted this program to deliver accomplished results and become sustainable. He believed that this Career Center is the key in providing the vital link between the academe and the industry. Clearly, this recognition is heartwarming and at the same time an inspiration that we will continue to be committed in the delivery of our programs, to become better in our services, and to always reimagine a career center not only in USTP CDO campus, but to the whole USTP system to serve our society. Again, thank you very much, USAID Stride, to the community of USTP, and to everyone attending this virtual event. We will post a pre-recorded video of this in our official USTP page. Good afternoon once again.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Nela Faye. So that concludes our activity for today. You can be assured that the Stride project will continue to support the USTP in its Career Center initiatives, tech transfers with the KTTO, and also for the PSM programs. We hope to have the opportunity to meet everyone again in the future. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye, everyone.